Hello everybody, welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. My name is Sean, and we are continuing our season inside franchise mode with the Seattle Mariners. Looking to sweep the Baltimore Orioles and do the opposite of what they did to the Mariners, which the Mariners just finished that game and they got swept. Gross series, the Mariners have not looked good lately, but we're looking pretty good here, 53-7, taking on the 36-25 Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles are the biggest winners in our simulation, or our franchise. They are in first instead of like last place. The Cubs are the biggest losers. They are near the top or at the top of the NL Central, but they are in, I believe, last place in this game. I was thinking about that the other day. For now, though, we're going to be talking about Zach Eflin, 3-2 with a 3.76 ERA, taking on George Kirby, 10-1 with a 2.23 ERA as we get set for yet another game of Mariners baseball. Let's jump in and play the full game. It's a Thursday. It was a Thursday 12:40 start today. Open, clear skies. Looked like it was a pretty beautiful day over in Seattle. We have a long road trip coming up in Los Angeles for the Angels in Arizona. Do I want to tinker with this lineup at all? I'm still adjusting to the new hitting difficulty. We won 3-0. We've won 3-0. The over-under, I would say, is 3.5 today. I think we should be okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. If we get a lefty, maybe we'll give some guys some breaks. Crawford, Raleigh, Rayleigh, Arozarena all on fire. Rodriguez is cold. I wish I had a better option as a sub for him. I don't like when Rodriguez is out of the lineup because it does, like, really, we lose a lot of speed. And you know what I love? Speed, baby.
It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners.
We got a starting pitching duel between George Kirby and Zach Eflin. We're looking for a 3-game sweep. George Kirby's looking for his 8th straight win on the mound. Polanco over the last 38 games, 372. Arozarena, 372 over the last 38 for Polanco. 387 for Arozarena over the last 9. Polanco leads the league in average at 340. Bryce Miller has a big game on the mound for the in-win versus the Orioles. Orioles last 24 games, 5.9 runs a game, 256 average, 33 home runs. The last 38 games, 5.8 runs, a 293 average, 64 home runs, and we're looking to extend a week-long winning streak. Bryson Stott breaks out of a 1-for-21 slump with a 2-hit performance versus the Blue Jays. Justin Steele hurls a complete game shutout for the Cubs in a win versus the Nationals. Chung struggles and strikes out twice in MLB debut, which is unfortunate. Framber Valdez strikes out 10, allows 2 runs in a win versus the Pirates. Wilson Contreras collects 5 RBI in a win versus the Royals, and Sonny Gray increases the NL strikeout lead to 84. Roki Sasaki boasts a Cy Young candidacy and increases his win total to 9 in a complete game shutout versus the Mets. We get a promotion. Jason Chourio. To AAA. Okay, that's not that exciting. And the Braves increase the NL East to 3.5 games over the Phillies. Was there Phillies news up here? No, there was not. Okay. Pirates was the team I was thinking about.
Next.
Save this. Was it game number 61
just
here?
About set now. Getting the nod in this one, George Kirby. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason,
I did update my computer
the ball
today.
comes out of his hand with more
It
life,
seems to be
and
using
he's
a
able
little
to
bit more
wiggle
CPU.
off the
Hopefully it doesn't
hook
become a
in tough
problem, but
situations and get his team back in the dugout.
I guess you never know.
And
Frickin'.
it's fouled off.
That's not what you want to see on the first pitch of the game. That fastball we have been leaving over the plate a lot. That slider I'd like a little more in, that fastball a little more out. Just kind of split those differences. They think we're going to lose 52 games? Get out of here. Look like we're playing their predicted number 2 team in the AL. And the Twins would get in. Solano with a good jump.
Into foul ground. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the
Here's a look at the Orioles
now.
lineup.
In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Tyler O'Neill.
And Boog, he's a
It's that same kind of lineup where Rutschman's not quite as good against lefties, I believe, or is it righties? I can never remember.
He gets his foot down on time and starts his swing. So much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
But it flips a bunch, and then a switch with the two lefties at the bottom of the order.
Ryan Mountcastle, batting with
I like
one
where that
down,
slider is.
takes a strike.
Probably could have done myself a favor and maybe restarted it one last time.
There. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
So I like that we've been able to get some wins. We're doing less damage with the long ball. We are needing to. We've done we've done like a sacrifice fly. We had a ground rule double that scored a run. We have a couple of solo home runs. Oh my God! Oh my God!
He'll touch them all. His 14th of the year. And the
That
Orioles
was a
jump out
horrendous sinker.
He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Tyler O'Neill in the box.
I don't
with
know what
two gone,
happened
and
there.
Takes a look at a called strike.
Maybe talking a little bit too much there, Sean.
Swings and misses on the
So we find ourselves down early, 1-0 already.
One scores in the inning coming on
Henderson with an
solo home
absolute,
run.
I mean,
It's now
just a
1-0. Back after this.
God,
on the
that's a
show.
nuke.
And we're back. Today's starting
Mariners went
pitcher, Zach Eflin.
He's had his
He won
ups and
3
downs in his
games in his
career
homestand,
as his
3
ERA
and
is just over 4, but this is a
6.
guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
They lost the series to the Nationals. They won the series versus the Twins. And then they got swept by the Orioles, which the Orioles have been like people's cure because they haven't been very good. Don't tell that to the Mariners, whose bullpen has been a genuine concern. Sinker at 94, a cutter at 91, a curveball at 81, a sweeper at 82, and a four-seam at 95.
It's no surprise he called this batter a day player. He's statistically
And Aaron
better
Rodgers
in
signed
his
with the
games, and
Mets,
he's
or the
hoping for a big
Mets, the
performance in this one.
fucking Pittsburgh Steelers. So
Eflin,
Gross.
30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson. Handles
happy
throws at
Nintendo
first.
Switch.
One up, one
It's
down.
Nintendo Switch 2 launch day, everybody.
Now we check out the Mariners
Here's the
lineup.
Mariners lineup
A
as
guy
we
who's been huge for them
we have
over
the
last month plus,
standard
Randy
lineup, typical
Arozarena.
lineup for
He's
us.
been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Yeah, they lost in strings of 3. 3 and 6 at a 9-game homestand.
Solano stands in here, takes ball
Definitely
low.
caught the Twins at a bad time. And maybe they caught the Orioles at a bad time, whose win streak should increase to 6.
Yeah,
Oof,
big
oh boy.
swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that.
Of course, they did play the
fastball.
White
Out of the hand
Sox,
looks so good.
so
and
that's
then
less
by the time
impressive,
it gets in
but-
the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Okay, here we go. We got to lock in.
One out, base
Got to
is
lock
empty.
in.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
That's the sinker.
Kelsey hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Julio.
2 outs, base is empty.
Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was
Thought it was going to be a sinker that missed.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down
There
the
we go.
dirt.
And that one
That's a better
upstairs.
pitch. Lay off it a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. That's towards center.
Oh,
Mullins settles
off
under
the
it.
end of the inside of the bat.
The grab.
Fuck.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
We just lose 45 times
All set for the start
over the last
and
100
now the
games
right
or so
fielder, Colton Cowser.
to match that
Kirby
prediction.
back to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes.
Ooh.
Swing and a high fly ball left field.
Every one of those pitches right on the edge of the zone. I like those locations. A couple of beneficial calls. At least one beneficial call in there. I think you'd guess that you would get one of those two.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Jordan Westberg stands in now and
splitter,
watches
Chris.
strike 1. In there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
A little surprised that that moved or didn't get the call, but that's all right.
Base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. On the run, throw to first.
We got that out, but Jorge Polanco just stumbled around about 5 extra steps here. Take a look at the animation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. But hey, had just enough time.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Interesting that was a strike, but the other one wasn't. Okay, what are we doing, computer?
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Gets a piece there.
Fouled
They'll do it
away.
again. And it's fouled off.
That was
They'll
a
do it
really
again.
bad slider. Real bad.
And they'll do it again.
Come on.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Rutschman doing a good job to stay at bat here. Come
Gets a
on.
piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop-up.
Okay, a little surprised that that's Crawford's, but I'll take it. And that will be out number 3. That was a lot of pitches to Rutschman. We're sitting at 25, 26, so 13 pitches per inning. And that Rutschman bat was a third of it. It's like 10.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. In the first
Outside,
pitch,
never a
misses for
strike.
ball 1. 1-0. And another
Never a
ball.
strike.
He's been
2-0.
raking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's a strike.
Let that one go. That's fine. Sweeper looks funky coming in sometimes.
That
Never
one
a strike.
misses.
There we
And
go.
the count is 3-1. And that's ball
Okay.
4. And that's how they
Nice
get
easy
their
walk
first
right there.
base runner of the
Didn't
game.
seem like you really wanted to pitch to me.
Right there.
Threw a sweeper in there that I'm glad that I made it. Glad I had to
Up
take
next for
on.
the Mariners. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs.
Let's let him throw a strike here.
Breaking ball through there for a
And that's
strike.
another good take. You can take the last couple that we've taken. It was a sweeper and a curveball.
And that one lifted in the air,
we were
center
under it.
field.
Darn it.
Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Sinker
Lot
just
of clutch
did not
hitting from
sink.
him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Man at first, one away. Just missed.
It's a good take. Glad to see it was a ball on the outside. It was going to be a good take regardless. Just it's a 1-1 versus a 0-2.
That is a foul ball.
Darn it, darn it, darn it. Really late on that.
One away. Popped up.
Fudge
Garcia.
pops. My goodness.
He's got it. 2 down. Now it's the
Batting
DH,
seventh, the
Austin
designated hitter,
Shenton.
Austin Shenton.
There's the swing and a
Too
miss.
aggressive on that one. We had some good takes on some previous first pitches, but got with that cutter. Low.
That one
Low.
cutting but missing down low. Swing and high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
Let's go, Shenton. Each team one hit. Each team one home run. We utilize the walk to take the lead.
And they add a pair.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
2-1.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Wow.
2 outs,
Got
nobody
to
on.
that cutter. Hell yeah.
Jorge Polanco. Pitch misses.
That's a great take.
Ball one. And
Even
the
better
skips
take.
into
Let's
their
go.
Eflin. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it
Fuck
again.
yes.
Back-to-back home
Against
runs.
this team of all teams.
17th of
Let's
the year.
go.
And they run. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead.
All right, all you under 3.5s, you're gonna have to hope that I don't score any more runs. Over 3.5 runs, y'all are rooting for me to hit another run across the plate.
Jackson, this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And just so you know, the over under 3.5 was how many runs
Bases
I would
empty
score,
with
not
2
the
away.
total.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And there's
Great
the ball.
take.
He's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him.
Good take
Nobody
right there.
really wants their rhythm broken
We were
up,
looking
but
a little
sometimes
too
they need
low
a
for
little
that.
pick-me-up.
And 1-2.
That's a little too passive. We'll take a step out
And
here.
now before the 1-2, time is called.
3
at home
runs
plate.
scored with 2 out damage. That's what you love to see.
Got
That's a
him
horrible
swinging.
swing. That's a horrible swing. And the thing is, we know it too. Like, we
But
know
2-round trippers in
it
this
tends
inning,
to
the
be a
long
ball.
was
It's not
working.
always, but
And
it
this
did.
is now a 3-1
That
ball
slider
game.
is definitely
It's Major
toward
League
the.
Baseball, and it's
It's a
on
ball
the show.
pitch after the timeout.
Back in Seattle, on to the third inning. And now, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swinging a foul out of play. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one missed.
That's a really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And now it's 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That didn't go at all.
Tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
And now the DH, Heston Kjerstad. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Clips the corner, strike one. And a foul.
Not a fun part of the lineup to use a righty against lefty. Switch left. Oh, good God. Rosarena with a terrible jump, but still able to get there.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He popped out his first time.
Garcia.
There's a strike.
There we go.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Nicely done.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
We have a good run there with the Rosarena. We get a good... it's a good jump and a solid route. So every hit that's been registered today has been a home run. 3-1 through 2.5. Here in Seattle.
Take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late.
The right fielder, Victor Robles.
And there's the strike.
Looked at it, coming right through. Cutter.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Line drive.
Ooh, center field. It sliced more to the right. I thought it was going to go left.
One away.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan Solano.
Here's Donovan Solano. He's 0 for 1. And that one in the air center field.
Jammed me. Damn it.
Mullins pulls it in on the run.
We got kind of the same result with Solano last time. Just
go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like
got me with a curveball there. Darn.
It's Rodriguez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Foul ball. That one
there
back
we
up
go.
the middle, and it gets through.
There
So
we
a
go.
two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the
Now
catcher,
here's the switch inning power threat, Cal Raleigh. He reached out a walk his first time. That one
No.
lifted to left.
No.
O'Neal drifts towards it.
No. My
And that is
God. I just don't do a good job of
Mariners lead
anticipating
one
where the sinker
as
is going to
lead remains
sink.
3-1.
I think it's going to drop just a little bit more. He's not supposed to be throwing stuff up in the zone. Yeah, I mean, he has the cutter, but felt like I could see the shape of the pitch pretty well.
And we're
Damn
back.
it.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
That feels like it should have just been fucking belted.
Mountcastle.
And that one fouled off. Mountcastle, 28 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Popped up, Polanco. One down. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. That's in there.
That's where I wanted the sinker the first time. That was a beautiful spot.
That catches the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Darn it. I feel like I'm playing a very dangerous game here.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill. Went down on strikes his first time through. Outside low.
on.
And that's ball 1.
Just get that, like, just hanging a little bit more on that edge. Just clip the corner.
Just missed.
Probably looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Oh, nice
Drive,
dive,
that's a base hit out
Polanco.
into center field.
Or, yeah, it was Polanco. Okay.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle.
Damn.
We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's
2
trying
away.
to do at this point is help his team win.
All 4 runs scored with 2 outs as
No
well.
balls and a strike. O'Neill
Kinda
off of
wild.
first with 2 away. And that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1 and 2 is the count.
Here's a 1-2. Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Okay, let's reset here. Let's regroup.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman,
Jordan Westberg, the next to
Twitter
hit for the
didn't
Orioles,
work.
rolled out to second in his first at bat. Fastball for
Here
a
we
strike.
go.
2 on, 2
Inside.
outs.
Here we go.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Right on the edge. Here we go.
And that is that.
Showed him a slider in the zone, threw it a little bit further out the zone, outside the zone, and he needed to swing.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Let's check out
All
what's been
right,
happening.
looking good over the last 10, 9 and 1. Got Baltimore'd by the Nationals, but other than that, looking good. And we're looking positive here in this one, up 3-1. Luke Raley up to bat.
On the outside
Good take
corner,
on the outside.
And that is strike 1.
0 and 1.
Oh, bad swing on the 0-1, damn it.
Swing and a ground ball.
And that
up the
sinker was
middle.
outside.
Tosses to first, and a quick out, number one.
It's a good pitch on the first one. It's a bad swing on the second one, and the bad swing on the second forces a bad swing on the third pitch.
So digging in,
Right on the outside. Don't think we're gonna get that call against us, but
and it's fouled away.
Way too early for a Rosarena. We are 94 to 91. Shouldn't be. Right, we got to slow it down just a tick.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Way high.
Here we go. Let's get back into that flow a little bit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away. Austin Shenton up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls.
It's a single, easy
and
single.
That extends the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad job. Those small moments can be costly.
So a man at first. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. This one in the air.
I feel like I'm seeing it so well. I feel like I'm seeing it so well, and every time I'm adjusting further up, the sinker doesn't sink even more. God damn it.
And the score
We are
stays
popping out
3-1.
so frequently. It is so frustrating. They look like such good hittable pitches, and here we are just under it. Come on.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters
That's what they predicted. That's what we have. Each
point.
pitcher with 4 innings on the board. Zach Eflin, 3 runs, all 3 of them earned, giving up 4 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. We've given up the 1 run. Only 3 hits, no walks, and 4 strikeouts for George Kirby.
Kirby back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game.
Sinker real inconsistent with it.
They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Tapped softly on the ground.
Solano.
And foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Oh, just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter.
Really needed that to be an early swing on that splitter. It was a little higher in the zone, and it had just a little more plate than I wanted it.
Drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Mullins, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. There's a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and miss.
Next offering upstairs.
Really?
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Man, 71 pitches already. This Baltimore Orioles team can be very frustrating at times. They have guys that can get bats, make bats go a long time.
Velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Heston Kjerstad now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Close, but call the ball.
It's not close. It's a strike. It's not close, but call the ball. It is just the bad call.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
Kind of thought about that one.
That's a little bit low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk,
The
the
batter
base
Hey,
runner
thanks for
on
the
first
terrible
base
call
is
on the
gonna
first
be very
pitch. That was
aggressive.
absolutely a
Very
fucking
late.
strike,
Ball
man.
down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Mountcastle
One ball, no
lays
strike.
off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Check swing, and he went. And the count even at
There's no way you're calling that a check swing strike.
Kershaw,
That's a
the lead
fucking
runner out
strike.
at second. Garcia at first, 2 out of the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. So
At least we're giving up some of these walks and hits with 2 outs, which means that we just need the 1 to get out of it. 4 hits apiece. We still lead 3-1.
Welcome back. Let's
Leading
take a
up
look at how
for
the series has
Mariners,
played out so
the
far.
shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Going along.
0-1.
Too aggressive.
The shortstop
ball.
takes the ball.
Outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next
Strike
offering
2.
is in for a strike.
Two
That's
strikes
too
to a guy who's
passive.
already 0 for
Actually,
1
no,
with
it's
the
not,
punch-out.
because
The
we've
only
been
guy in the lineup
bopping. We've
with
been
that
under
strikeout.
so many
But
of them,
you can't get
popping
too
them out.
relaxed. You still got to make good pitches
That's
to get
too
him out.
aggressive of a swing. That's way too aggressive. God, we are...
Hit on the ground to the right side. Garcia throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's
God,
Victor
now we're on
Robles
top
up
of it,
to
driving
hit.
it into the ground. Oh, gosh.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings
There we
and
go.
drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it.
This is a little bit more what we're used to seeing with us. It's kind of a long ball or bust.
They're having a
5
lot
hits,
of
3 of them out of the
this
yard.
one.
We've
They've got
scored
the
4
long ball
runs.
working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the third baseman, Donovan Solano.
That was a cutter. Okay.
And that's 3
That
for
is a
strike.
great take right
And
there.
it's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the
That's
zone.
down, that's a ball.
And the count even 1-1. Movement in the Orioles
Soto
bullpen. Cionel
and
Perez is up and throwing
Perez?
for Brandon Hyde. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right
Jeez
there.
Louise,
1 and
that
2 's the
sweeper.
count.
Swings and misses.
That was a
That's the second
terrible, terrible at bat. I am so sorry, Solano.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. Ground ball left side.
the top
can't
on my
pick it up
cutter.
cleanly, but in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning.
Fuck off.
Solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And struggles at the
Look
plate
at
in
that.
this series. as we take a
131
look at the
average, 1 extra base hit, no home runs, no RBIs, 0.0 runs a game.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of
Oh,
the
by
hand
the
of
way,
the
you're
pitcher.
over
They don't care if they fall
3.5.
behind 0-1.
You're probably sitting
Out
pretty
to
here,
short.
or feeling pretty
Whips it
good,
to
I should
first
say.
on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Well,
Let's
that was a good job to
go.
make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference right there. It ended up being a
That
close
spot in
play.
the zone has been a little
O'Neal
inconsistent. Feels like we've hit that spot a few
stands in
times and
now
it's been
and
called a
watches
ball.
strike
That one's a strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a
There it
swing
is.
and miss. And
Strike
get to his
3.
at-bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider down and away.
Now
It's
batting,
just kind of a
right
slow
fielder,
death. With 2
Thumpin.
strikes, you're looking to protect. And
Counter.
halfway to the plate, you know you've committed.
All right,
and you know
so-
you're going to have no chance of
Let's go with a manager. Can warm up Brash, and we'll go with Morhone.
touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Robles makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing
Okay.
across here this half.
So
To
that'll be the
bottom
last
six we
for
go.
our
4,
starter.
5,
He's getting into
6
that yellow
It's the
spot.
Mariners
So
4 and the Orioles 1. Back now for the bottom
And
of
we
the
are gonna get
6th,
into
and
their
there's a new
reliever
pitcher on
as
the mound.
well.
CNL Perez.
I don't think there's a whole lot that we can do. It's a switch lefty righty here. We probably don't need to bring in our rookie for
So now it's the Mariners.
Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
There's a walk and a run on an 0 for 1 day. They're going to bring in another pitcher with a sinker primary at 97 miles an hour. A slider is at 85, a four-seam at 99, and a curveball at 86.
Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Can't glove it
No
cleanly.
way!
Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It
All
wasn't
of that
the
was weird.
smoothest play you'll see
Now
today, but they
batting,
still
the
get
first
the out.
baseman, Luke.
Now here is
Raley.
Luke Raley. And first offering is fouled off.
Super light on the
He's
sinker.
a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a
No.
high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He
0-2.
looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
On the ground to third.
Chop that.
Westberg. And a couple
Yeesh.
of quick outs.
Yeesh.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one
I like the
fouled
aggressiveness
off.
on that swing. He's missed his first couple of pitches right in that spot. Actually hits a sinker.
Clips the corner. And that is strike 2. Hammers
Stay,
that one.
stay,
Left
stay,
field.
stay,
Get
stay. Randy Rosarena, let's go.
Add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Woo.
That's their 4th home
That
run
puts
of
us
the
in a good
game.
spot, too, because we don't have to use our closer. Though I do want to try and tie Emmanuel Clase if we can. I haven't been looking at the bottom part of the bottom ticker. But if we don't have to use him, that'll be good for us because we do play. We don't have a day off for a while, so.
No, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Next to hit, Austin Shenton. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th.
No bad
And
swing.
there's a foul ball.
Ooh, and we are actually tied for the AL save lead, 23.
Slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Damn, he's missed that slider a couple of times.
And that's
a
off
ball.
Inside.
the inside edge. 2-2.
2-2.
And that's down
Down
and
is
away.
full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings.
Ooh,
through
God,
it.
got me with the slider. Holy moly. Holy moly.
Solo blast.
Hey, but Randy
adds
helps
to the
us.
Seattle
It's another
lead.
long ball
It's
for us.
down
I said at the beginning of this
5-1.
game that we've been in an interesting spot. We had 2 solo home runs that put us up 2-0 in that first game. Ever since then, we didn't have a home run. It's been sacrifice flies. It's been ground rule doubles. It's been, you know, inside the park stuff or inside the yard stuff. But today we've turned that around. And so what do we have? We have Jordan Westberg and then Rutschman. So what I actually want to do is get him through one more batter. Ooh. Maybe 2. We'll try and maybe get him through 2. This is maybe not my best plan.
There's the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing,
But I think
he
you
has
can also
filled
go,
up the
well,
strike zone,
Randy
and
got
he's
you
got
an
the
extra
count
insurance
with
run. So
first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
I know. I don't need that many more pitches out of you. I need
And
2
that's
good ones,
downstairs and
basically.
outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses. Now 2-2.
You know, a little cute here.
Spoils the
Fuck.
2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped. 1 away.
We jammed him a little bit. That was 3 straight fastballs. Not my smartest move, but we get the out that we're looking for. Then this is his last batter. Because I would like to bring in a lefty for the lefty lane, but he is so much better against lefties that it is not worth the risk. If he beats me as a left-handed hitter, then fuck it.
Ground ball up the middle.
Just
That's
like
a
that.
base
Yeah,
hit.
screw it. Who cares?
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Cedric
Now
Mullins
the
digs
center
in
fielder,
now. His
Cedric
righty-lefty splits there.
Mullins.
He's actually batting better against, average better. So we will go to the bullpen. We will put in, put in game, please.
Manager out of the
Adrian
dugout,
Morhome.
and he's going
He's
to
gonna come in here, lefties for the next 3 batters.
And he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
May have forgotten about this
Now
animation.
pitching for the
Adrian
Mariners.
Morhome.
And they
gets the
threw it
ball
on the
now.
other side. Okay,
And
all of
they
that was
felt it
just
time to bring on
an
a
unnecessary. I did not need to turn my camera off or any of it.
coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Okay, righty's batting pretty well against him.
Pitch misses,
That's a ball.
and that's ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking
1-0.
for a big
lock
swing
in
of the
here.
bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find
2-0
a way to
count.
manufacture that run
Whoa,
from
whoa,
first,
wait
it feels
here.
like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Rutschman stands at first with 1 out. Next offering
Ooh,
upstairs.
that one missed. Yikes.
And ball 4,
Ball 4,
2
take your
aboard.
base.
We were late every single time. What the fuck?
First and second, 1 out. Now here's the Orioles DH. Heston Kjerstad. Line drive. That's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1
The
away.
batter number
Well, clearly he was ready to hit
Second
right
baseman,
there. Tried to get
Luis
inside on him, but he was
Garcia.
ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Tying run at the plate. Started to swing.
Come on.
1-1.
On the ground to third. Solano to second. Over to first.
No! Every fucking time we have a double play, it is so goddamn slow on the turn. There is something that goes wrong. I don't know why we can't turn double plays more often. It's not that terrible. I don't even think he has that much speed. We don't even have a chance to look at it, so it's not even that close.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the
He's
Orioles.
fucking 57 speed and we couldn't turn that. Yeah, I mean, he's there. It wasn't going to be. We saw a couple of real close plays the other day with.
Pitch misses there.
Oh, need that call. Need that call, man.
The tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Late swing fouled off.
That's the ball.
Why were those so
Good
wildly?
spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Terrible pitch.
That
Too
one's
slow.
just missing inside. 3-2 down. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time.
Nicely done. Okay, so we only give up the 1 run. A little frustrating that we can't turn 2 and keep everything off the board, but we also struggled with Morhone there. His rhythm, we were just a little off with it.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
And we're back into a save
Just
situation.
trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yenier Cano.
So digging in,
Leading
Jorge
up for the
Polanco.
Mariners, the
Well,
second
both
baseman,
sides
Jorge.
equally as strong. So not a good
Third
time to
straight
try to turn
sinker
him
primary
around with
pitcher,
a
97 on this
relief
one.
pitcher and put him
Circle
on the
change
other
at
side of
90,
the
a
plate.
slider at 89, and a four seam at 99. He
And
went with the
that
four
is
seam.
out of play. Cano,
Damn.
a righty that throws with power.
Early, too,
He
wow.
features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer.
That's
That
outside,
ball
never
misses
strike.
down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken up and throwing. Soto getting loose as well.
Foul ball. Damn, it's early again? Okay.
On the ground, right side.
That one at
and it
least makes
goes
sense.
Just foul.
Circle change very early on that one. Slowed things down a little bit. Fuck, got me with a fastball. Got me with that fastball on the inside. But it did show at least a level of adjustment. We were still early on that circle change, but just not as early. That fastball locked me up on the inside.
So I gotta think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now here
Honestly
is
thought that was going to
Crawford.
keep trailing in. Really wanted it to just kind of keep going.
We talk about
We
how
very
the
quickly
ball
have
is
2
coming out
away
of the
here, which is not good. Oh, you know what? We'll do the lefty through Gunnar Henderson, and then we'll probably do a righty for the next little block there. O'Neill, Kauser, Westberg, and Rutschman.
pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really
We
impressive.
might just say fuck it with Munoz. Kind of a fuck it we ball situation.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Technically a come from behind victory, by the way.
Up next for the
Technically.
Here's
Mariners,
the third baseman,
the third
Donovan
baseman,
Solano.
Donovan
0 for 3 in this one.
Solano.
No, that's low.
Bring it
Ball.
back.
One in the
Bring
dirt.
it back.
That one catches the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field.
We've been
That is
really
the
bad with Solano.
Mariners leave
Solano,
one,
I
and
would
it
guess, would be
remains
our
5-2.
worst player over the stretch of games since we've bopped up the difficulty. So we'll go lefty-lefty here.
Next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar
He had
Henderson
a
got
big
them
swing
started on
for
a
these guys
positive
way back in the
note.
first inning.
Yeah,
We
but
left
he didn't waste
a
any time in this
horribly
one.
bad
Solo
sinker
shot
over
really
the
got his
plate.
team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Nope, that's dim. That's fine.
Morahone back to work. Ball one there.
1-0.
And another ball.
Fuck!
2-0 count to a guy
Why
like
can I not
this
figure
at
out
the
his
plate.
drop?
You've got to throw a pitch.
God,
or
it's
pitch. Don't
annoying.
just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
To the right side.
But he won't make us pay. So the attendance said 44,000.
First out in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great
The bat.
defense,
Wonder if
you
they have
have
the
to
attendance
deliver
on this.
consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
27.
Here's Tyler
Okay.
O'Neill.
It's not terrible.
1 for 3.
It's actually kind of a lot for a Thursday game, I guess. I feel like I've looked that up before and was pleasantly surprised with that number as well. That's a
The
strike.
outside edge. I think that was
I
a
didn't
strike.
actually mean to leave him in for this
There, but
bat.
didn't get the strike at the knees,
That's
and
okay.
doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Raley. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Colton Cowser. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul, foul,
and
foul, thank God.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Pulls out one
Jeez
foul.
Louise. We're just a touch slow with him.
Swings and
There we go.
misses.
Okay, hey,
Struck
nicely
him
done,
out.
Morahone.
1,
Morahone.
2, 3 go the Orioles. And the deficit remains 5-2.
So we're still up 3. We will go ahead and warm up Munoz, and we will sit down the righty.
Back now.
They're gonna
new
bring in
pitcher
a
on the mound
lefty,
as we
lefty
roll into
Keegan
the bottom of
Aiken.
the 8th. Keegan Aiken.
Number
Pretty tight
45.
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Four seam at 96, a slider at 88, and a circle change at 88. See if he wants to go with something off.
Rodriguez.
He did not.
at
Okay.
the
So
plate
yeah, I was thinking he
and
would go
takes
off
high
speed there.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go.
Bring it back.
The
Thank you
numbers
for
help
the
tell
check
story.
swing.
I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Oof.
Fought off foul.
Oof.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
2-2.
Line drive. That's a base hit.
There we go. Nicely done. A just like contact swing.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a
My
miss
God,
as he
way
was
too
late
late.
that time.
Way
No
too
balls,
late.
1 strike.
And now the
1-1.
count is even. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Baker preparing to come on if needed. And there's the strike. Grounder might be 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Let's go. Let's go.
And a dangerous
Now
hitter coming to the
the first
plate.
baseman,
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. And he
Way too
swings
late.
and misses at the
Way
initial
too
ball.
late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Over to second for one. On a Mountcastle. It's a double
Okay,
play.
well,
They
we
made that
got
double
a
play
break
look
and then
so
we
easy,
just
but
gave it
was
right
far
back.
from routine. That's the
Pretty
one thing about
frustrating.
big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now batting,
So
the
two
left
down
fielder,
now, and
Randy
here is Randy Arozarena.
We just might be talking about
Go
this at bat in
Arozarena.
our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Swing and a miss.
Too aggressive on that
0-1.
pitch. God damn it. That
It's 0-1.
went out of the zone.
Two outs. And that
No,
misses.
that missed. That's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
Good.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's been our problem today, under the
Flag going to the
fastball.
zone on that one.
That's a bad swing. That one, we got away with one.
That one
But
will
it's put us in a weird spot.
And he couldn't hold back.
Fuck.
He's rung up on strikes.
Where was I going?
So
Where was
one
I
hit is all
going
they
with
get
that?
through 8 full.
God
It's
damn
the
it, game.
M5
Me.
and the
Fuck.
Orioles 2.
Thumb. 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 Dumb thumb. Thumb dumb. Fuck. Fuck, that's irritating.
Now pitching.
We'll bring him in for the close here for the save.
Andres Munoz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen.
God, I'm so frustrated with that. I didn't even... It's one of those kind of just panic pushes. It's that really bad swing on the pitch outside.
Jordan Westbrook.
And it...
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot.
And it is a lefty,
defensively,
too, a
but
lefty
runs
versus
pretty
righty.
well. So
Those
when you look
opposite
at that
hand,
position, you're not
big like
expecting
sweepers,
someone
sliders,
maybe
kind of
above
movement
average
pitches
speed, but
really
he
give
does.
me trouble, and you saw it there.
Inside.
That's in, ball.
1-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Solano tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Deceptive
The
slider
catcher,
right there,
number
stayed in the
35,
tunnel a long time, got that
Adley
hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Rutschman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
We are looking for the lead in
What
saves
about
here.
playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more
3
range?
straight saves against the
Absolutely,
Baltimore
and I
Orioles
think it
on the
pushed
line
them to
here.
shove where they
That
had to make
sucks.
a move during a game. It surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put them in center field.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Good job to fight that
Wanted
one
to do a
off.
fastball there. Hit the wrong
Pitcher had
button.
a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul.
There it is. There it is. Out number 2.
Finish him off.
The bat,
Orioles
the
down to their
center
final out.
Cedric.
Cedric Mullins,
Mullins.
the next to hit for the Orioles. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Hey. Inconsistent zone today. Horrible slider right there.
Munoz is just 1 strike away.
Come on. Come on. Game.
Fights that one away.
Try
The
to call
count
it.
remains 0-2. To third, and that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Okay.
That's tremendous fight from him. And
This
I
is
know it's
not
gonna
a
be
good
dugout
spot for
fire
me to
up
be.
down
It's a
there,
bunch of
down to the
lefties in a
last
row.
strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep
Come
the
on,
game
Munoz.
alive. It ain't over yet.
Kerstead, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Fuck off. God damn it.
2-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. A little bit low.
Down, ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the time.
That's a
run
fucking
in the
perfect pitch.
on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike
It's
zone.
so good.
sneaks through, base hit. Mullins headed home. The throw in, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's now a 2-run game. Orioles an out away. Luis Garcia, the next to hit for the Orioles. That clips the zone.
1, where's that call been? 2, why are we... Oof.
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next...
Up the middle. That's a base hit. And now first and second.
Okay, we are getting absolutely Baltimore bullshitted right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Back-to-back singles. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Look at where that fucking pitch is. God damn it.
Now, Ryan Mountcastle. And a slider in there for a strike. And that one is inside.
Fucking threw it in the zone.
Get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
On the ground at first. A dive. He's got it. Throws from the seat of his pants.
You tried, game. You fucking tried to Baltimore bullshit me. Fucking fuck.
Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout. It's going to carry into the clubhouse.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our
That's infuriating. Fuck you.
John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park
Now,
in Seattle.
I am being way too stubborn. We've used Munoz 3 days in a row. It's 3 straight saves. We have to be able to... I need to be able to just let shit go and bring in a different pitcher. Bring in a lefty-lefty. We had a lefty ready to... I don't think actually we did have a lefty ready to roll. We might have. I thought I made sure to just set down the righty, but either way. We had 4 home runs, 8 hits, 4 long balls, 5 runs total. And we almost blow it in the 9th, so that's not good. Those are some of the... We've had a couple of funky games. There was one game against San Francisco where we fell apart in like 1 inning and gave up like 5 runs. It was very weird. But we survive. Munoz picks up save number 24. That'll either keep him in pace with... what's his face? The guy that plays for Cleveland, Clase. It'll either keep him in pace with Clase or it will take the lead. It looks like the Cleveland Guardians Yankees game just started. So, yeah. Anyway, save number 24 for him. George Kirby gets the win. 6.1 innings pitched, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 earned on his line. Robles, Shenton, Rosarena, and Polanco were your home run hitters. The Shenton one was 4-2. Thanks to the walk that Eflin gave up. His 1 walk in 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 4 earned runs on his line. Henderson was 1 for 4 with a solo shot. Mullins was 1 for 3 with a double. Kershaw was 2 for 3 with a run knocked in. And Luis Garcia was 2 for 5 with a run knocked in. We gave up 1 in the first, 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 9th. Did a good job to get 3 in the second. That's what we need, especially... Not even just with the difficulty bumped up, but against teams like Baltimore, teams that are better. We need to make sure that if we're falling behind, we're at least tying it, right? We need to get that back as quickly as we can. Getting it at the bottom of the second after posting a goose egg in the top of the second, that's a good time to do it. We were able to go out to a 3-0 lead, and we were able to win 5-3. So tight games throughout this entire Baltimore series. We will head to Los Angeles next. They are 22-39. We remain just absolutely... We're crushing it. We're 9-1 in the last 10. I keep forgetting about the 1 loss, even though it was heartbreaking. We're looking really, really solid here. Lazaro Montez is no longer injured. Okay. Reed Detmers is 2-7 with a 4.76 ERA. He is the starter for the Angels tomorrow on the channel. Logan Gilbert's 8-1 with a 2.05 ERA. Before we jump at it here, let's jump in here. Open a pack. Anything good? Probably not. Start with a silver that I already own. Fantastic. Nothing. Nah. Yeah, bronze. Silver. Ooh, boo. You gave me 2 athletics, and I have both of them for some reason. Gosh. Okay, 1 new guy. Colton Brewster. Good for us. There we go. Actually, is there anything in the shop? Buy packs. Oh, the pipeline passed. May spotlight. No. Okay, so no. nothing all that interesting. All right. Well, there you go. We got you set for tomorrow's game tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel tomorrow. Subscribe over here where the gameplay is. If you'd like more, ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post those new videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. For more baseball, there's a playlist right here. It updates every single day. And up here is the Sportings video, which is how to escape. Will it destroy a long, tenured, loving relationship? Find out here. And every Thursday. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll catch you tomorrow as the Mariners start a 3-game set in Los Angeles. Hey, here's a question for you. Do I hate this stadium or not? I'll give you the answer tomorrow. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.